Hello YouTube, Chris the Frugal Audiophile with you. Got another unboxing. I know it's a lot of unboxings in a row. As I said before, they're just easier for me to film and edit. I promise, I will have a review coming up in the next couple of weeks. I got some great items in right now that I'm looking at and planning to review, so stay tuned for those. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about some speakers that have been out for, well, they've been on Amazon for just about a year, and I got to use my other unboxing knife here because my typical one is breaking apart, using it too much. Too many unboxings. So anyway, these are the ELAC BS41s, and I did not even know that these were available. Of course, I mean, it's been a year, so, but usually they got some staples on them too. Wow. Usually I see them on Amazon in a short amount of time than that, but what brought these to my attention was Joe and Tell's videos on them, and I really appreciate his channel and his videos, and so I'm not trying to copy all what he's doing, but I'm interested in these for a couple of different reasons. First of all, they were $68, so that's pretty inexpensive. Let's see, yeah, they're open on top, so I'm going to pull them out. One is an inexpensive recommendation for a pair of desktop speakers, or just speakers in general. Another is for surrounds if you have an ELAC debut system. So if you look at them here, they are fairly standard looking, inexpensive bookshelf speakers. Nice that they do have 5-way binding posts so you can use your banana plugs. Rear port, you can see there as well. This grill, although lighter than the one on the debut series, the first series, and they got cardboard thingy in there, is very similar with like this plastic grid on the back. Very common for ELAC speakers. They look a little bit darker than those, so I don't know how well they would match the debut series for surrounds, but if it's in a dark room where you really don't care, maybe it's not an issue. We'll talk probably more about that in the review. But I look at them here. They look different than the debut series, obviously, because Andrew Jones has said many times that he uses different drivers in every speaker that he designs, except every speaker series should be said. So these, of course, are different. You got your silk dome here. It's got that metal mesh grill over it, like the debut series do. And yeah, so fairly standard looking. Has a non-inverted dust cap. It's a dust cap, not a face plug. It's moving with the speaker. Nice vinyl wrap on these. Yeah, I am giving you my first impressions, but very much more of a black color than the debut series. But I think they would be okay to use as surrounds. Some are saying that they measure very similar. Hey, Angel, thanks for helping. They don't look too unlike them, and they are ELAC speakers. ELAC used to make the debut B4, were just the 4-inch version of their other debut speakers, but they don't make them anymore, and they're very hard to get a hold of, very expensive. So maybe these would be a good match if you have that series. Also, they look a lot like the Pioneer BS41 LRs that Pioneer used to make. Also designed by Andrew Jones, as many know. They remind me of that as well. I have not heard those speakers, so I don't know how much they will sound like them, but they look like them at least. So not bad. For $68, a very sturdy, heavy speaker. I'm guessing that this one's the same thing. Looks like it. Take that out, set it aside. See anything else in here? No speaker wires. Looks like no manual, because, I mean, it's a speaker, for goodness sake. Oh yeah, there's a manual. And a moisture pack, but of course, a manual. I guess I got to give you the specs and warnings. So yeah, that is now my unboxing of the ELAC BS41 bookshelf speakers. I am anxious to get these connected and listen to them, see what I think of them, and get them broken in with some pink noise. I will do that, and then I will get to reviewing them and hopefully get that up for you sooner than later. It may not be my next review, but it's going to be one of the next reviews because I'm very curious to see how these speakers are going to perform. So have you heard them? What do you think of them? Are they worth the money? Normally they sell for $149. That might be a bit high, but $68, I think they're going to be worth it. And if you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, check out Patreon and buy me a cup of coffee, all linked down below. So thank you for watching, and remember, frugal doesn't necessarily mean cheap.